Hey everyone, Jester here, and today we're back with some more EVE Online Spaceship PvP. Now I know that some of you mentioned in my previous videos that the sound was a bit messed up, and I did try to fix it, but instead of improving the sound, I actually lost it altogether. So I was just going to scrap this footage due to no sound, but it was quite a fun little brawl I had, so I thought I'd just use it anyway. And you can just listen to me rambling on instead, right? Is that okay? Cool. So, to put some context to this fight, some blue friends of mine decided to put up a station in a wormhole. Now, they wasn't going to be online to defend it when the anchoring had finished. So I said I'd go in and just hang around till it was done. This was on a Saturday morning. So I got there about 15 minutes before anchoring was going to finish. Um, Nothing really happened. Then, just as the anchoring finished and it went into the first 15-minute repair timer, some guys came in. So as soon as the timer had started for the repair, two stealth bombers decloaked. And we played a bit of cat and mouse for a while. I was in a cloaky Tengu, and obviously they're in stealth bombers. So a few times I tried to creep up on them and decloak, but unfortunately they warped off before I could lock them, being in frigates and me in a Tengu, and I didn't have any Seabos, so I tried my best to get close enough, but they either cloaked because they was far enough away, or they just warped off. So this was going on for a little while, and then I almost got one, and then noticed after he had warped off that the other stealth bomber was sitting at 0 on the station, which means he couldn't cloak. So I decided that I would walk down to the station and see if I could grab him, especially if he didn't notice me, but obviously they knew I was around. But these guys stuck around anyway, so I'm guessing they wanted to fight. So I walked to the safe and then walked to the station to try and grab this guy. Now when I landed, I noticed that he was still a bit far away, so he would have managed to warp off before I could get into scram range. But lucky for me, the other stealth bomber landed right near me, so he had done the same. He had bounced and warped to the station. So I managed to grab him. Now he didn't even lock me for a good while, so I'm not sure what these guys are actually doing. Obviously the one that was already here bashing the station locked me, but the other guy didn't until after I'd almost killed him. So we had a bit of a scrap. They couldn't break my tank at all. I took out the first stealth bomber, and unfortunately the second one did manage to warp off because he was quite far away from me. Like, the whole time I'm thinking to myself, why are these guys even bothering? Two stealth bombers to take down a station is going to take a hell of a long time. It was almost downtime. There was nothing in the station because they know it just came out of anchoring. I don't get the mentality behind it. Why would you want to waste your time to put a station on your kill board with nothing in it? Anyway, I walked above the station, I chilled out for a bit and seen if anything else was going to happen. Now, I was probably there for about 5 minutes waiting. Now by this point they had about under 2 minutes left on the repair timer to come and pause it again, and about 20 minutes left before downtime. All of a sudden an oracle warps in. So these guys obviously haven't learnt their lesson, so they came in for a second round. Maybe they thought I wasn't going to stick around because it's not my station. Obviously they don't know if I'm blue to these guys. But hey, I'm going to take the fight anyway, right? So the Oracle lands quite close to the wreck of the bomber that I just destroyed. So that's what I choose to walk to. Now, the Oracle does get a good few shots on me. But again, he takes a while to actually realize I'm here and lock me, whereas the stealth bomber straight away locks onto me and fires a bomb, which slowly creeps up on me. So at this point, I'm just trying to burn to the Oracle to get under his guns, so it reduces how much damage I'm actually taking. Not only that, the Tengu fit that I was using only has cap for about 5 minutes, so I need to get these fights over and done with as fast as possible. So I managed to get under his guns, so he misses quite a bit. The bomb does quite a bit of damage. It did make me clench a little bit. But at this point, the Oracle knew he was going down. So if the Oracle unable to shoot me and the bomber not having enough DPS, I get my shield back quite fast. As soon as I see the Oracle Instructor, I do try and go straight for the bomber, because I want to get both of them this time. But unfortunately, he's just a bit too far away, and I couldn't get to him before he could warp away, so I could scram him. So he gets away again. But, you know, I enjoyed the scrap we have, and I hope these guys did too. Not sure why they were so adamant about destroying this station, and during the fight, the station did finish its repair timer. And the guys came on after downtime and managed to fit the station before anybody else came in to try and have a go. And these guys did come back later in the day, and they put a bubble on the wormhole that we was using to move stuff in and out. And they brought in a cloaky Tengu. Now, I came in my Astero, and I just cloaked up and slow boated out of the bubble. They didn't catch me. Unfortunately, there was a new player that came in after me to probably come and run some sites. He was in a Heron, and these guys killed him, which was unfortunate. If I had my Tengu, I probably would have took the fight. You know, why not, right? But in an Astero against a Tengu, I'd rather not. And that was it. They left the wormhole. It closed a few hours later, and all was quiet for the my blue bros. Again, I apologize for the audio. I tried to fix it and I broke it even more. Now I think I fixed it now. The only thing that's quiet on the audio now is people that I'm talking to on Discord, and I can't seem to get them to be any louder. Unfortunately, because Eve is such an unknown, like you don't know when you're going to get the fights, I'm using the NVIDIA replay, and the sound options in there are very, very limited. So I will try my best to try and boost the audio as much as possible, but if you can't hear the guys I'm talking to on Discord in my future videos, that is why. But this was a good fight, and I thought it would be worth making the video for anyway. So once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the videos, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell next to it to be notified whenever my next videos come live. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.
Heads up, I'm activating the abyssal filament. If you need to reload kinetic ammo and group weapons, do it now.
Kinetic ammo? What are you talking about? I brought thermal. I got thermal ammo with me. You stole my thermal.